Hi everybody, I'm Katrina of GreenSpirit Craft. I give nature-inspired distance energy sessions, and I'm going to give you a really specific example today of what a session might sound like. Because for those of you who have been curious, you may have read about my Earth Energy Connection sessions, and yet you may still be wondering, what does that actually mean? How does it feel? So one of my clients has very generously given their permission for me to read out loud a transcript of the session that we did a few years ago. And when I'm giving this energy work session, I beforehand will ask my client to choose an animal, a plant, a nature being that is local to them, that is willing to help us channel and shape and hold the space for whatever the healing intention is that my client has. So when we set up the session, I will take the time beforehand to connect with that nature being and make sure that they're willing to help us out and give us a hand. I will set up my space before I even contact my client and make sure that the container is ready and the energy is running before I reach out to them and let them know that we're ready to start the session. And in this case, my client chose California poppies. So I have a little picture here for you in case you're not so familiar with California poppies. And this person's intention was to gain some peace of mind around a health issue that they were having. So when I start a session, I often will start with the energy center that's right about 18 inches below your feet. And in this case, as I get a lot of my information visually, so as I am bringing up that person's intention and connecting with the energy of California poppy, I see a shape there that looks like a spade symbol, the deep black spades that you get on your playing cards. And the message that came in was to bring in a love vibration. So as we are going through this session, you may yourself feel some energy healing coming through for you. I'm bringing in this love vibration from above the crown of your head and through your whole space. It's a light to medium rose color, pinkish rose with gold sparkles. And some people will call this vibration Christ consciousness, although it is not specific to Christianity. It is a very compassionate vibration. And right at your feet, there's a deep concentration of that color, darkening into a deep dark shade of pink, running that energy down your grounding cord to the energy center that we talked about, 18 inches below your feet. As it goes through there, it turns into this Pepto-Bismol color pink and viscosity too, to calm any anxiety or nervous stomach feeling you might be having. I get a sensation of tears in my throat. And then that energy center keeps radiating in pink, and it turns into a cluster of mushrooms in light tan and pink colors. I get an Alice in Wonderland kind of feeling. The energy lightens up, it's less dense and heavy. There's a sense of being on a strange adventure, a little bit unsettled, different from the day to day. So there's a decrease in anxiety, there's more curiosity and ease. And we send that energy past that spot below your feet and send it all the way down your grounding cord and down into your unique grounding point in the earth. I see you in a sunny, green, grassy field, blowing bubbles through one of those plastic bubble wands we played with as kids. You're surrounded by bright orange California poppies. And in the distance, I can see California hills of golden grasses. So it's during dry season. Only where you are is very green. It's fertile, it's juicy. There's a sense of relaxation and ease here. I see you in the middle of a big bubble all around you. A light clear bubble with hints of green and pink. Inside the big bubble, you keep swishing your smaller bubbles with your bubble wand. And now you're laying down full length on the grass. There is a very Disney princess energy to this, mostly Sleeping Beauty with a hint of Cinderella. So Sleeping Beauty stretching out on the earth, allowing any sense of burden to be taken by the earth. And the earth has no gender, but my sense here is that it's helpful for you to connect with the earth energy as loving feminine energy. You can let the earth support you, releasing anything that feels too heavy to carry on your own. The earth will take it and compost it. The earth transforms energy all the time, changing it into something constructive. You can allow the earth to recharge you, to replenish you. So this is your Sleeping Beauty phase, right? You can float, not thinking, not needing to do anything. Allow yourself to be replenished physically, mentally, emotionally. And I see a huge orange California poppy just covering your whole space, your whole energy field, personal energy field. And the message that comes in is to allow yourself the pleasure of daydreaming. It's okay to not always be doing and accomplishing. Time for sitting, breathing, staring into space, listening to the birds, feeling that connection to your body, to your breath, a sense of ease in being with yourself. With that self-connection and your connection to nature, when you can access that internal sunshine, that cheerful energy of California poppy that fills you up and lifts you, then it carries you and you need that extra support. I'm feeling that sensation of tears in the throat again. Allow yourself to feel supported by the universe, by the earth, by remembering the love of your friends and your family, remembering and rediscovering your love for yourself, loving yourself in the way in which Earth itself loves all the creatures that are part of Earth's body, part of Earth's being. That support is given so freely and generously, unconditionally, merely by existing on this earth. It's part of your birthright to give and receive that love and support. Bringing in the energy of a beautiful, deep blue night sky, deepening into black, with the energy of the stars coming in through your whole space, There's a silver and soft gold light in that star bright sky. And the sky starts as a medium blue. It's a twilight that goes deeper and deeper into dark blue and then black. That spacious quiet and that sweetness of the night air. And so at this point, this is a good time for us to come to a close with our session. We say thank you to California Poppy, to the Earth Energy and the Disney Princesses. We say thank you to all the energies and the beings that came to support us in this session. And take a moment to ask if there's anything that California Poppies would like for you to do for them. We'll finish with strengthening your channel to life source energy so you can bring in the vibrations that you need right here at this time and place to balance yourself and keep moving through your day into your night. And at this point, we dissolve our connection to each other. Your energy is yours, my energy is mine. Everyone else's energy is theirs, even though we're always connected through the all and the one. And thank you. This session is complete. So that was a few years ago that I gave that session to my client. And so that beginning where I'm looking, kind of scanning, and then often I'm starting at the energy center below the feet, sometimes the one above the head or the crown. And then at the end, set the intention for each of us to bring our energy back to ourselves and to dissolve our connection to bring the session to a close. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or to reach out to me directly. Katrina, that's Katrina at GreenSpiritCraft.com. And of course, I will also include links for you to find that information so you can have that if you need it. All right, everybody, have a fabulous day if you're watching this in the daytime, and if it is evening for you, sweet dreams.